Hello, dearly beloved. Welcome to this video. I am sharing this video as an experiment, and I don't know if I'm going to pass at it or fail, but I just wanted to document the whole process so that it can help some of you who are struggling with the maintenance of your decks. If there are readers out there, they would definitely understand the challenges of having a favorite deck. And my current favorite deck is the After Tarot, right? It's a very, very beautiful deck from the house of Los Carabeo. I love Los Carabeo decks, and this one was especially beautiful and a favorite because it has all of the Rider Waite references, but at the same time it has a different twist. It's like it's a moment which is just after what happens in the card. Like in the card of Two of Cups, if you remember, there are two people who are coming towards each other with a cup, and here they are like embracing each other. It's a beautiful deck. Look at this. So here you can see the sphinxes who have just gotten up from their seated position and they are ready to move forward. Like even the charioteer is ready. So I really love this deck, and all of the artwork is really pretty. The size is perfect, the thickness is perfect, the card stock is perfect. Everything about it was is absolutely amazing. I was even contemplating getting a new deck, but I wanted to see if I could have one last try at saving this um, because I did try to save it. The edges got darkened because of the use, and so I used a golden marker. I saw this video on YouTube wherein they used a golden marker to edge the deck's side. But what happened was that the gold sort of like rubbed off on my hands while I used to read, and it left me with this sort of like grimy deposit on the cards, on the sides of the cards. So I was thinking about painting it black, but then I was like, I don't want it black. For some reason, I don't want it black. So I tried white, and I got this pen. It's called Uniball Posca marker. It's an acrylic paint marker, and if you can see, I have tried to paint one card. This is the card. If you can see, this is the card which I tried to paint white, and it looks nice. It looks pretty so far. I put it in here just to see the difference, if it would make a difference or not. But it's a pretty big impact, I feel. It's still a risk. I may again ruin the entire deck once again, but I feel like at this point there is nothing to lose, so I would just might as well get ahead with it. So I'm going to come back and share how the final deck looks after I paint it. So this deck basically came in a tuck box. It's a box which has a flap at the top, which will open like a regular playing card deck. Right, so it's a regular tuck box which it came in. As you can see how much it has been used because I've had this part ripped off, this part is barely there, this part got ripped off, and I tried to like apply some sellotape over here to just keep it in space so that all of the cards stay in one place, right? And that is a downside of having a tuck box. So most of the tarot readers will tell you like, if you are going to be using a deck extensively, these kind of boxes have a lot of wear and tear, right? So that's the downside that I found. But this is a very special, very beautiful deck, very close to my heart. At one point of time I actually lost one card and I felt like this got ruined because I can't use that deck anymore, right? But then I discovered that card and I almost broke down in tears because because it was such a beautiful deck close to my heart. Anyway, so I'm just showing you what it came with. This is a Los Carabeo deck, right? It came with this tiny little booklet, which does not give too much of description. They are just keywords. They are basically in multiple languages. Like all of Los Carballo decks will have like Spanish and French, French languages description, but they are like almost like 2 to 3 sentences of descriptions over here, right? So this was the booklet, and of course then there's the deck, which is absolutely lovely. Absolutely, the colors, the color scheme, the artwork is quite close to Rider Tarot, as I previously mentioned. So this is a very powerful deck, and it helps me to channel really beautifully. Like, I believe like this is one of the very few tarot decks that I would absolutely purchase once more in a heartbeat. so yeah, so that's so much about the deck. And so I got this marker. It's an acrylic white paint marker from Uni company. It's Mitsubishi from Japan, right? It's we all use Uniball pens, right? It's the same company. And I have tried Posca markers before, but I did not have a white one, so I felt like maybe this could help me in salvaging this deck. So I tried to paint these two cards in white, and you can see the difference over here, right? I'll just quickly compare it. Right, so at this point of time, I don't know what I'm doing, alright? But I'm just documenting this entire process because many of us have these favorite decks, that we don't want to give away. We have like a very close attachment with the deck. It's a very, very close bond and a connection that we create with this deck, and I felt like this could be a meditative practice as well. Trying to give this deck a new life, right? So let's see how we get there. And the way I'm going to go about it is to take one card, right? This is the card, and then I'll just open up the pen. You need to just shake it up a little bit. If you're using this pen for the first time, you need to press it down on a rough paper or a board or someplace. The paint is going to just come out, and then you can start utilizing it. I've already done that. So the way that I go about it is just to get the tip. I hope I'm able to angle this correctly. So get the tip, and I just start moving in 2 strokes, like 1 stroke this way and 1 stroke the opposite way, right? So that I get the grain of the paper. Since it's a very, very used deck, its edges are not extremely sharp. If you have seen my tarot videos, you know how the cards love to jump out. So there are many jumpers and flippers and skippers and snappers. I think I should make a video about all of the other different ways in which the cards love to pop out during the readings. So because of that, because of the card snapping and such, certain edges get affected, right? And now we are almost there. I feel like there are certain parts where I need to go again, so I try to go again, and I'm taking my time, taking my sweet time, making this a mindful practice. And the best part about having a white marker is that even if we goof up, like for example, if I go over like this, right, if I go over the card like this, I can just wipe it off with my finger, because it's white on white, right? So it doesn't matter as much. It's okay. It's okay. We are just letting go of that need to be extremely like perfect and streamlined, right? So that's how it looks right now. It is wet. Okay, it is wet. That's how it looks. That's how the other card looks in comparison. See, there's the difference. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Okay, so There's the difference, if you can make out. Yep, there it is. Like you can see the discoloration on the top one, and the bottom one looks pretty good, right? So I'll continue doing this step, like card by card, one by one. It's really difficult camera position. I have not tried to make videos like this before. It's actually really nice. It's a good way to connect with the cards and to just like be in the creative flow, trying to be mindful, also connect with the card as well. This is the Queen of Swords. I love this card. I love how the butterfly is sitting on the tip of the sword. There is so much that I get from these cards, like intuitively as well. And you know, it's like this next scene in the story, what happens next in the story, in the cards that are depicted, like in tarot. So I really love that about this deck. I don't know, this is turning out to be like a paint the deck edge with me kind of a video, I guess. So this is what also done. I'll try to put these cards, these painted ones, on a surface which is raised so that they don't mess up. I could also take 2 cards at once, I guess, but so far I'm enjoying this process. I like to take it slow. So I'm going like one stroke towards the right, like so, and then one stroke towards the left to cover any areas, to cover any irregularities that might be there, any blots or marks or stains. I actually tried to edge this deck with a golden marker in the past, and what happened was that the gold pigment started sticking to my hand as I was doing the readings. So that used to leave me with like golden glitter on my hands, and the cards in turn, they turned grimy and they got soiled. You know, it completely ruined the edge of this deck. But then I didn't mind that, I guess, because since I love these cards so much, I continue to use it. But I feel like now is the time to probably like start giving them a new life. So just so you know, I'm not going to do the whole video. I'm just enjoying like being here in this space, sharing it with you, sharing the whole process. And you know what will happen with the pen? After a certain time, the white doesn't come out as much. So I'll just take place and then press it again so that the white paint starts flowing once more. And this is a fairly inexpensive pen. Okay, it's not very cheap, it's not quite expensive as well. It's just I guess you can get it under 250 rupees. I got it from a local stationery shop. Usually it comes in a set, but if it's a large art store, you can get this pen separately as well. So there are many colors available, so it's not just about white. If you would like to paint it in other colors, I guess it's possible for you to do so. Although I don't know about being very neat with it, because if I move my hand, the paint is going to get over the side, right? And when that happens, since this is white on white, it doesn't show that much. but if it would be another color, I guess it would affect the overall look of the card, right? Okay, so let me just fast forward and get back to you and show you the final result. I would love to share it with you. So I just wanted to take a pause, and what's happening now is that if you can see, the tip has darkened at this point of time. I feel like we are into 20 cards, right? I finished edging about 20 cards, but you can see the tip of the pen is gone. There it is, dark ho gaya hai, right? So what was happening was that it wasn't working on the cards as such, right? I was like, why isn't the paint coming in? But it is because of the grime. So I've just taken a tissue. I guess this is too soft. Taneem, I don't know what I am even doing. Yeah, I guess it's fine, it's good to go. Yeah. Yes, I guess so. It's continue to work now. Some of the cards I'm also pressing it a little bit hard. The pen tip, the felt tip, I'm pressing it into the edge because there is a bit of discoloration on the other side as well, right? Like this part, if you can see this part. So I tend to just cover this as well, and we'll see how it goes. I don't think that there should be an issue in shuffling the cards as such. The ink does feel a little bit powdery, but I feel like overall there should not be a problem in shuffling the cards as such. There it is. It's quite fun actually. If you enjoy that sort of a thing. I certainly do. Okay. Right, and these are the cards. I had placed them over a jar like this. Like I had placed them like this just to dry out. They take a couple of minutes to dry. Don't dry immediately. But let me just show you what it looks like. So this is how it looks. Pretty good. I feel there is some discoloration over here. Right over here, this part. It looks pretty. They actually look like they are quite new. If you compare it to this, look at that difference, man. They look like they are pretty brand new, man. I'm happy. I'm happy with this outcome. And the dry ones as well, if you see, I hope they don't give off that white chalky powder, but that's not happening. That white chalky powder is not coming in. I mean, it's like the paint is holding up quite nicely. I feel like if I give it a couple of more minutes to dry out, I feel like the outcome would be even better. yeah, any irregularities, I'm going to hold it in tightly like this, and I'm just going to give it that extra coverage. Looks pretty good. The only risk in holding so many cards together and doing this is that when I lift the cards, it might like the paint might bleed in the middle, but I guess that's not happening, so we are good. We're good. So finally I am done, and this is what finally it looks like. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out to be. It is definitely in a much more visually pleasing state than it was before, and almost feels like new-ish. Not completely new, but yeah. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. So I would definitely recommend you to use a paint pen on your deck if you wish to color it, if you wish to edge it. This has turned out to be pretty neat. Like, I'm really happy with the result, right? So I really hope that this little hack helps you. I love you so much. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys around.